Yeah, are you having a hard time completing probate? Does the state have not have enough funds to actually pay for the attorneys, pay for the probate process? Well, have you ever considered having the seller or the buyer of the home, rather, pay for the probate? That's what we're going to talk about today.
Actually, let me put my headphones on. We are sitting here live, and I realized I didn't have my headphones on. So let me take that back to the beginning. If you are having issues challenging paying for a probate, there's property involved in the probate. Sometimes not with property involved, and you're hoping to sell the property. Why not get the buyer to pay for the probate? And that's what we're going to talk about today. 5 ways that you can get the buyer to pay for the probate when you're selling your house. Now, I'm in Durham, North Carolina, so we're talking about the state of North Carolina, but this could apply across the board. What's going on? I'm Courtney Rollins, the probate property specialist, the life and transitions property expert. You have challenges and big transitions in life, whether that's going through a probate process, or perhaps you're facing foreclosure, or perhaps you're facing divorce, or perhaps there's some type of challenge. You were a landlord and now the tenants aren't paying, or there's some problem issues there, and you need solutions. This channel is designed to give you as many options and solutions as possible. And the company that I operate and own, Estate Pro Service LLC, does that specifically with the people that I work with. This channel is designed for anyone to hopefully receive a lot of great information. It's also designed for practitioners, other real estate investors, care management service providers, estate family attorneys who are helping folks out there through some of their biggest transitions be able to share their resources and share what they're doing. So would love for you to hit the like and subscribe before we jump into this, and leave a comment or leave some feedback on topics that you find interesting or you want us to cover here. I'm not an attorney or giving legal or financial advice. I'm sharing my experience and my opinions, but I know that it has helped people, and I know that it helps people because much of the content that I address or share comes directly from folks that I've either helped or have asked um, in some capacity or way, could you point me in the right direction? So let's take a look very briefly here. Number one, you need to make sure you understand the probate laws. Now, you don't need to be an attorney, but you need to understand if your property actually does have to go through probate. What are the steps? Even if it does not, how does selling the property impact the estate? So having a preliminary or understanding of that could be something as much as checking in with an attorney, which is going to be the best possible solution. Doing some research on your own, asking the deputy clerks. Their hands are a little tied with any direction they give you, but they certainly can give you the just standard information. And of course, resources like Life and Transitions Experts YouTube channel and Facebook group and other awesome groups out there that are supporting people, helping people understand probate and the probate process. That's one thing. Number two, when you are actually signing a purchase agreement as either the executor or the administrator of the estate, you need to make sure it has specific language in there that details or specifies that the buyer is going to be paying for the attorney, paying for the probate, the estate, all that information has to be taken care of. So that's that being said, make sure that you have it in there so that it's in writing, so that everyone has a clear understanding. You don't want to do anything with just a handshake or with a general understanding that's not backed up by a contract. Also, educate your buyer. There may be a buyer coming in who doesn't realize that they can do this. Maybe there's so many reasons why. Maybe your just hands are just tied. And those are two folks that I've worked with in the past where we've went ahead and took care of the process. We're experts in the space. We've experienced in the space. Both of these gentlemen felt very overwhelmed by all the steps they need to take through to go through probate, and they decided to hand it off to us to make sure it got to the finish line, and we were able to do that. So make sure that the buyers know that hey, uh, if you're willing and able, this may be something that uh, will help us make a decision about who to go to if we decide to sell it. And that is a part to offer incentives. There could be incentives for them actually taking over the probate. Perhaps it's a discounted price, which is quite often, or perhaps it's a say, hey, you're going to be the one that we actually go to, or we're leaving this properties or these items in here for you to be able to itemize and sell. There are a lot of incentives you can offer, particularly one being, hey, we'll go ahead and sell and to you at those terms if you are willing to take on the probate for us and make sure it gets done properly. and seek professional advice. That's always important. And I mean, essentially, like for instance, on my team, I'm not going to actually do. That's not my. I'm not going to do the probate. My team, I have attorneys on retention on retainer that would take the paperwork, would take the necessary steps to make sure they have a fiduciary responsibility to get the estate closed, and um, yeah, and then they'll I pay them through my own resources and services, and make sure that you get the money that you need that we've agreed to for the property. All right. Also, you can market the property as probate ready, ready to get ready, steady, ready to go. So, if you're marketing the property, if you're using a real estate agent, or if you're selling it for yourself, or using tools like Facebook Marketplace and other tools that's out there, you can let people know it's probate ready, so they know that hey, this actually property actually is a part of an estate, and that will attract some buyers who are familiar with the process and more likely to be able to take the process all the way through. Now, it also will get rid of either tire kickers who aren't really serious about it, or people who are afraid of working with properties in probate. Some folks, some buyers don't want to work with properties probate because they assume that it takes a long time or that it takes specialized knowledge. It does take specialized knowledge to be able to get it through probate, but you get to vet out all those people and save yourself some time and save them some time as well. And then the last thing we're going to look at is consider selling to an investor, because investors, the way that they're able to, or we're able to, uh, have an actual investment that we can think will be profitable because we are in a business is by solving problems. That's the main way we're able to get a discounted price. We offer speed and convenience. And in this case, taking care of a probate is really the convenience side. It could also be the speed side, but it's definitely the convenience side if that's no longer your burden. So those are 7 things to think about and consider, and I hope that's helpful to you. If you want to chat the Estate Pro service, we do try to take a heart, head, and hands-on approach to helping people throughout the probate and life process and life changes to help them come up with as many solutions as possible. You can reach me at Courtney at estateproservice.com, or go to the estateproservice.com website. You see that I'm like the hub in the wheel, and these are the members of my team that help get the ball rolling and keep this wheel going. So feel free to reach out to us, and we hope that this is helpful to you. And yeah, this is the Life and Transitions Experts YouTube channel, podcast, Facebook group, LITE. Let your light shine.